Yo, what is up, guys? How guys, another day so far. So, back on F122, as you can see, doing some more open lobbies, as I always do on this channel. Back once again, doing some more open lobbies. Doing something a bit different today. It's not because I'm doing a 25-cent race around Silverstone in the wet. I can't remember the last time I did a 25-cent race. It could be Sandford. I think that's the last time I did it, really, on this game. So it's been a while since I did a 25-cent race. So I thought, let's do it. I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. So, a little bit of carnage in the first 3 corners. Just taking it my time, saw the opportunity. I'm lucky I didn't get damaged for that. And then I managed to get to P7 in the first sector after turn 5. So that's very nice from P20 on the grid. So yeah, this is not the today's vid I'm talking about. Today's vid though, normally it would be race week on this week, but since it's a week break in season 4 in ANL, I thought this is the vid now I'll do something different for today. So yeah, so it's a week break this week, so the next race is at France, that is next Thursday, so for round 5 of the season of ANL. So it'll be the first time it is a sprint format next week, so it's the first sprint race of the season. So I'm not sure if it's going to be a one-shot quali or it's going to be reverse grid for the driver's standings. So it could be the driver's standings in reverse, so that might make it fair for some people at the front haven't got points yet, or if they're very not that quick than I am, or I'm kind of one of the average okay drivers in this division too, so I should be okay with that. So I am in the top 5 in the standings at this stage after 4 races. So as you saw on my channel, if you haven't seen the first few rounds yet, make sure you check it out. So anytime you want, including the last round at Baku, we'll get into that eventually. So there is a few changes, and also the calendar has changed as well. Why? Because the season was going along for the past month or something. So we start off with the Canada first. So the first 7 races, all the way down to Sandford, is absolutely normal. Same days, same venues, same rounds, and then also the sprint races at France still. So for the next round, so still the same. So I'm okay with that. And then from Spa is round 8 now instead of round 9, because it was Hungary round 8 and it's changed it to round 9 to have another week break between those two. So they swapped those two around to do Spa and then Hungary, a week break, and then Hungary kicking off the third half of the season. So from there, after a second week break, where we are right now. And then from Singapore, Mexico and USA, Austin, not Miami, but Austin I meant to say, are kind of similar. It's kind of the same, so I'm okay with that. And the season finale is still Abu Dhabi. I was quite surprised when I saw the Canadas around. I think it was before the season began, or maybe after the first race and all that. I was quite surprised. Abu Dhabi is the season finale again, like what happened in season 3 last season. I think I was a reverse driver at the time, so on that season. So yeah, I was quite surprised Brazil wasn't a finale for this season. I mean, I would have put Brazil as a finale for season 4, because he did Abu Dhabi in season 1, season 3, and he did Brazil, and they did Brazil in season 2 finale, if I get that right. So I remember that last year, so when I was doing reverse at the time. And also I did Silverstone on my debut at the time, so I managed to get P3 in the sprint race from at the back, like 17th I think it was. And then the 50-cent race, it was going okay at the start. I was in the top 5, and then I got tangled by McLaren. I think his name's Thomas, I think his name is. So yeah, it was a bit of a weird one, but there was no further action. So that's kind of fair, but feels like I got being taken out at the Stone Pool, where we are right now. On that day. I did get in the top 10 though, so I did finish in the top 10, but it could have been a bit higher. If I got spun, I would have been top 5 or something, or maybe a podium if I was lucky or not, or something. Yeah, that's what happened in the past. So yeah, so the calendar is still the same, apart from Spa and Hungary, because those two are changed around a little bit. So yeah, and also another sprint race is at Belgium, and a full quali is at Hungary and Abu Dhabi. So another 2 full quali sessions, like it was in Bahrain. And then the sprint weekend, well, France, the next one, and of course Belgium as well, another sprint format. So like that. So yeah, that's the Canada sorted. So there's only one change on the Canada side. The drivers lineup, there are a few changes. I would say about 3 people have changed since Bahrain. Well, before Bahrain actually, so where it all happened. The first one was the 2 Alfa Romeo drivers. One of them decided not to do it, and the other one decided to leave after Spain, so decided not to do it anymore. So that's fair enough for me. So that's why I got 2 drivers come into play in the Alfa Romeo team. And the other one was in a Ferrari. Sorry about that. I think he's a very quick driver, but he's very quick. So that is why he's in Division 1. So I mean, that's kind of fair enough, but at least it's even, so in Division 2 and all that. So yeah, so those are the 3 drivers has changed, I think. So get my cards right. So yeah, that's only 3 people so far have changed. All the others are the same, and my teammate is still there. So Henzo, he's still my teammate still, so that's fine by me. Yeah, me and my teammate, I would say we had some chats along the way at Baku and Bahrain, just trying to sort out what our plan is for this season. I said to him, forget about the team standings because I'm really one who's scoring all the points. Well, top 10, but he's kind of slow. But I mean, he is trying his best. So I mean, that's fair enough for him. What you gotta do is get to the end of the race, make sure you don't get any damage, make sure you don't get reported. Well, like including myself in the last race. I'll tell you that eventually. And then try to get to the end and hope you get top 10 and all that. He could have got top 10 in Bahrain, but he made a mistake somewhere, so he could have been P9. Like myself would have been P5, but I had a 5-second penalty because of the speeding pit name or something. It is a bit annoying, but I'll take P6 in the first race in my first full season, so it's not that bad in the world. At least I've got points for the team though. And then Imola and Spain, I managed to get 2 podiums in a row. I managed to get a podium at Imola, P3. And in Spain, I could have been P2 at Spain, but the AlphaTauri driver, who was very quick, and I wasn't expecting, since race 1, he managed to he got me in the 3rd sector, so fair enough to him. Yeah, so we did chat to it and said fair enough, fair play. It was nice racing there. So yeah, so the AlphaTauri driver and Ranger in the Mercedes are very quick, and I wasn't expecting since Bahrain. So I thought those two would be similar to me, but not that quick. But it turns out they are quick. Similar to me, but quick, but I wasn't expecting. So yeah, so that's fair enough. So I mean, those two are fighting for the championship. Same as MP6, who's leading the championship after the Baku race. He's won 3 races, apart from Spain, because he was struggling at Spain. He's won 3 races in a row. and he's got the fastest lap. I think it was at Bahrain, but I'm not sure really who's. Oh no, not Baku or Imola. I think it was. He had the fastest lap at Bahrain because he's very quick at Bahrain. Than he was at Spain and or something. So yeah, so I'm kind of top 5 at the moment. So I'd say not too bad after 4 races. Spain, Imola was good. Bahrain was okay, average, okay. And Baku was tricky, but because I didn't have pace, I didn't have race pace, I didn't have quali pace. I mean, at least I didn't get at least I didn't get a warning, so at least I didn't get track limits or something like that, or a speeding pit lane like at Bahrain. So that's absolutely fine. I did get in the top 10 in the last race. At least I finished the race though. That's the main thing. That's what it matters and all that. So yeah, I mean, I would say it was kind of average and okay first half of the season. So now we're into the second. Now we're coming towards the second part of the season. Kind of almost not quite halfway just yet, but we're just done the first part of the season. So after 4 races, so and all that. Yeah, still got work to do. Just need to try bounce back at France. What happened in Baku in the last race. Yeah, so it was my mistake. If you have saw the video by now, yeah, so I did pay the price. I made a mistake at turn 4, so I thought there was I thought there was an opportunity, but yeah, so well, you just move on really. So I paid the price. I made a mistake, so it's definitely my fault there. So fair enough to the stewards. Did cost me P5 in that race, but I did finish P5 in that race. Well, my pace wasn't that great, so, and I made a mistake in that race as well. So, and also I thought he brake tested me at the start, not at the start, but the restart after the first safety car. I thought he brake tested me, but it turns out I was being an idiot. So yeah, so I was an idiot there. So on those 2 parts of the circuit, crashing into him in the side. Well, I thought there was an opportunity, but it didn't. And also on the restart, I thought everyone went, and then suddenly it stopped, and I was like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, I paid the price, so definitely my fault there. So we'll move on from there. I did get 2 penalty points for that. I mean, that's fair. I mean, that is fair enough. I paid the price, so yeah, I accept the 20-second penalty and onto my race time, and 2 penalties for the season. I'm not sure how many penalty points you get. I think it's like 10, if I get that right. So if it is 10, that means I only got 8 left. So at least I can do France, though. That's the main thing. And the sprint race, I think I'll be 5th last. I think I'm kind of top 5 in 5th last at the moment. So MP6 would be leading the standings, so he'd be at the back on pole. Well, I wouldn't say on pole, but he'd be at the back in last place. With Ranger as well, including Lazy and Tannant as well. Yeah, they're in the top 5 as well. And of course, the AlphaTauri driver as well. Those, including myself as well, they will be in the top 5 area, so see how we're going to do from there. Because I remember at this track, in the sprint race at Silverstone, I did do really well in the wet. That was in the wet that day, and I came P3 or something. So that was very nice. So track limits will be an issue around France. So if I don't get track limits and don't get penalties, and also don't get damage as well, that will be a good sprint race for me. And if I don't get track limits in the race, I'll be okay with that. So yeah, so first 4 rounds, not too bad. Still got work to do. I'll take 2 podiums. P6 and also that top 10, I think it was, at Baku. Could have been P5 if I hadn't done that. That's fair enough for me, so I paid the price on that. So yeah, so season's going alright so far. It is a week break this week, so they're doing a social race on, I think it was yesterday, I think it was, when I was doing an event that day. So yeah, so I did watch it back, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, I did watch it back, so I did promise to those guys. So yeah, so I think it was around, I'm not sure which track it was. I think it was like one of those two tracks. I know Australia is race week this week because of the F1 and all that. I know Australia is the next race on Canada, but not on this Canada, but it is kind of one of the social races it did, or it could be Jeddah or it could be someone else, something like that. So yeah, so I did watch that. It's fine, not bad though, but I wish I was spectating, and I would have been okay with it. Watch it by myself and then just enjoy myself, really. I'll be okay with it and all that. Yeah, still got a long way to go. So I still got another 6-7 races left, I think. If I get that right? No. Hang on. No, we've done 4 races so far. And then... So we got about... No, I think it's about 9 races left. So we've got about 9 races left, so, of the season. And we've only done the first 4 so far of the first part of the season. Yeah. Team standings, Red Bull are still leading because they're very strong, like I said at the start of the season. Mercedes are not doing too bad. They're kind of second at the moment. So Mercedes are not doing too bad. And also the battle for third place in the standings looks quite interesting between one AlphaTauri driver, one Alpine driver, and one Haas driver, including myself. So those 3 teams are fighting for third with 1 drivers. It's like in the drivers' championship. Well, apart from MP6 and Ranger. Well, Ranger is quite close in the standings, but his teammate Thomas got a few points in that race, and including MP6 as well, his teammate as well, split 99. He's got a few points as well. He managed to get P3 in Baku, so that helped the team standings a little bit and all that. Yeah, so it was very interesting, but yeah, the standings looks very close between the team standings. Well, apart from the Red Bull are very miles ahead, and the driver's standings, it is close for third or second, but maybe first. Maybe we are quite close, kind of top 5 at the moment. So still got a long way to go. I'll hope I do. Excuse me, the best I can for the rest of the season, and hopefully France will be on my luck side. And of course Silverstone as well is a week after that coming up, my home race, so I hope I do well at Silverstone than I did at Baku. I didn't do hopefully. Well, also track race will be an issue around France and Silverstone, maybe Zandvoort, well, because of the curbs are some issues at Zandvoort with curb problems. And then at Spa, another sprint race, and we got another track issues, and also the best track in the game, including today. And of course, track limits will be an issue as well. So on top of that, yeah, I think that's it really. What I have to say about the season. I did say about updates on the Canada, updates on the drivers lineup, and of course what happened in the last 4 races from Bahrain to Baku. I did say about results, how it happened, and of course results why I came, and also what happened at Baku in the last race because of the incident I have with one of the Alfa Romeo drivers. So I did apologise to him afterwards, so after the race, the day after, and of course what I'm saying right now, yeah, it was my mistake definitely my fault. Paid the price. And also that 20-second penalty was fair enough to me, because I did apologise to him, so it was definitely, I made a mistake, so like that. So yeah, that was Baku. So I think I got top 10. So I did finish the race though. Did get top 10. So I did get points though for the team. So that's the main thing. Imola was good. I was kind of relaxing all the way up to lap 11. Safety car came out, and luckily I managed to managed to stay in a DRS and all the way to the last lap. Wasn't too bad at Imola, so I was quite pleased with that. Spain was really good. I managed to overtook some cars in the rain, so after a poor qualifying result, so not too bad. And then Bahrain was kind of average. It was not bad, but I'm okay with it. Did cost me P5 though in the end and all that. And yeah, Baku was a tough one for me so far. Then it was in Bahrain, so lucky Bahrain wasn't an issue. What happened in Baku, I meant to say, well, I had a connection issue on that day, so that cost me my last run, so I had to edit it out a little bit. I only did one run, and then when the safe car was still going around, it happened again, and then at the start of the race, after 4 corners, it happened again, so I was a little bit annoyed with that. Well, I did finish the race though, but that's the main thing. Thank God it continued. So, yeah, so I feel angry about the connection, so that's what I'm angry about. I'm not angry about the mistake I did. I'm not angry about one of the drivers, what I did to him at turn 4. And also I'm not angry about the stewards as well, because it was definitely my mistake, so it was definitely my fault. I mean, that's fair play. That's fair enough to the stewards, so I deserve that at all. Yeah, I'm only angry about is the connection. That's what I'm angry about. It did cost me my last run. Could have got top 10 if it wasn't for that. So yeah, so hopefully it doesn't happen again in France or other races in time. So hopefully it doesn't happen again and all that. So yeah, so I'll do the best I can after a week break. A week's time, I meant to say, and then refresh myself, have a reset. I think some people do that right now. Yeah, and all that. So yeah, that's what happens. So hope it goes well from there. And I'll explain about I'll do another one of these around a week break, around after Spa. I'll definitely do another one for sure to see what happens and all that. And then I'll explain about France all the way to Spa once again, and then all that kind of stuff, and then see what happens from there and all that. Yeah, so Silverstone was, well, it was an easy victory in the wet by miles. So from last to first, and of course an easy victory as well in the wet. So I'll take that all day. So yeah, it was nice. I was having a Sunday drive really on that one, so I was just taking it nice and easy. Taking my time and then all that. All kind of stuff. Yeah, so... and also got the fast lap as well. So not too bad as well. And all that. So yeah, so I hope you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your day. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Make sure your notifications as well so you don't miss the next video. Make some more videos like this and other few future videos as well on top of that. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. Have a nice day from me. Have a nice day, and see you there.